Hello friends, welcome back to the mat. My name is Katie and this is Zen Nutrition, your home for nourishment of the body, mind, and spirit. And today I wanted to share with you a practice that I like to do in the morning. This helps me to open up my body, to really get the energy flowing, and to set my mind in the right place, to really um, take advantage of my day and feel centered and feel grounded and feel comfortable in my body, physically, energetically. So we'll start with a little bit of breath work. So coming to a comfortable seated position, you can be seated on the floor. You can even sit on a chair. We want to make sure we have a nice straight spine. So anytime, especially when we're doing breath work, we want to make sure we have a straight spine because this is giving the lungs space to expand and fill up fully. So coming to whatever comfortable seated position you like and gently closing the eyes. We're going to start with something called a box breath. And this is very simple. It's just equal parts inhale, exhale. We'll hold at the top and we'll hold empty at the bottom. So I will guide you through a few rounds and then you can do a few rounds on your own. So closing the eyes and inhaling through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding empty at the bottom for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now taking it on your own. Doing 2 more rounds to your own counting. Equal parts inhale and exhale. Bringing your focus to the breath. And on your second round, when you get to the holding at the exhale, taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling up completely, holding at the top. Just another moment. And exhale through the mouth, fully release, pushing all the air out, fully exhaling. And inhaling and opening the eyes. So this is a great breath to come back to presence. The counting helps you to really come into the moment. It helps to calm the nervous system. So this is really great to tap into really any time of the day if you need just to reset. So now let's start to open up the body a little bit. So we're going to start just with some body circles. Starting either to the left or the right, we're going to inhale forward, pulling the chest forward, and exhale, rounding back. Inhale, exhale. And think about letting the breath kind of move your body here. This is opening up the spine. This is also really good for digestion in the morning, getting things moving. And shifting to the other side. Inhaling, pulling the chest forward, exhale, round. And coming back to center. Now we're going to bring our arms to parallel, thumbs behind, forefingers in front. And we want to keep our arms parallel to the mat. And we're going to inhale left, exhale right. Through the nose, inhale, exhale. This is helping to, again, warm up the spine, moving energy through the body. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want. You can close the eyes if you're feeling a little bit dizzy here. And pausing in the middle, inhale, shrugging the shoulders up, holding at the top, and exhale, rolling the shoulders back, down, and around. And closing the eyes for just a moment, checking in and noticing how that might have shifted things within your body. You can always pause the video and do any of these exercises for a little bit longer if you'd like. So noticing now how your body is feeling, how you're gradually starting to wake up and energy is starting to flow a little bit more. Okay, now it's time for my favorite, cat-cow. This is really great for opening up the spine in the morning. So coming to a tabletop position, knees are going to be about hips distance apart, hands, shoulders distance apart. On the inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, lifting the head, and exhale, rounding the back, tucking the tailbone, dropping the head. Inhale, lift. Exhale to round. And really think about like pushing away from the earth to really round. Pushing the breath out of the body. And again, starting to take this at your own pace. You can close the eyes to really tap in and notice how this feels in your body. You can take it fast, you can go a little slower. Whatever is feeling right for your body. I would say first thing in the morning, maybe you want to go a little bit slower at first. And again, think about the breath as if it's moving your body. Building flexion in the spine. And on your next inhale, pausing in cow position, lifting the chest. And exhale, rounding the belly, tucking the tailbone, dropping the head. Really pushing all of the air out. And coming back to a neutral tabletop. You can just kind of like twist the hips from side to side, opening up the body, whatever kind of feels good here. And then coming back to a seated position. Now we're going to bring our feet out in front of us. Now we all have different kind of flexibility levels here. So I would say keep the knees bent, keep a generous bend to the knees. You can also roll up a blanket or place a pillow or something underneath your knees to support it a little bit. And I would say If we're first thing in the morning, we'd probably want to have our knees bent quite a bit. This is going to open up the backs of the legs, sides of the hips, and feels really nice in the morning. So you want to think about keeping a straight spine and then just kind of going forward, going forward. Now, wherever you land, still keeping the spine straight. Your hands can be on your shins. They can grab the toes. I'm quite flexible, so this is comfortable for me, but wherever you are, as long as you can keep a straight spine. And then this is going to be our inhale. And then our exhale, we're just going to bend forward a little bit. Inhale, exhale. So this is just what it looks like. We're opening up the backs of the legs here. And if you're up here, you'll just be going up and down. Wherever you feel stretch. So it's not so much about what the pose looks like, it's when you're feeling sensation, that's when you know when to stop, and that's where you do the pose. So beginning the breath, inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, coming up, straight spine, and exhale, folding forward. This time you can just round your back and just kind of releasing the chest and the upper body over the legs. Taking a few deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, slowly coming up, back up to seated. You can come back to your original seated position here. And let's roll the shoulders a little bit. Inhale up to the ears, exhale back. Opening up any tightness that's in the shoulders, breathing into any place that might have gotten stiff during the night. And rotating in the other direction. Inhaling up, exhale forward. Close the eyes. I find closing the eyes really helps me to kind of visualize where my energy is going. Really helps me to clear any lingering thoughts. If you take away the visual sensations, it can help you to clear your mind a little bit. All right, and now a few just letting the shoulders down. So inhale up to the ears and exhale. Just think about letting them drop kind of with force. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears, and exhale down around and back. All right, now, so notice what we've been doing is kind of going from the bottom up. So now we're up to our neck, so we'll do some nice neck circles. And depending on what your neck feels like, if you have any injuries, really take this easy. We want to really be gentle with the neck. So for some people, full neck circles might be really uncomfortable. In that case, just do half circles. So right ear to right shoulder and then forward. Just do some forward and then some back. Or you can do full neck rolls. That's what I'll do. Inhaling back and exhaling forward. I'm really taking this slow here, especially if it's the first thing in the morning. You can pause in any spaces that feel really kind of stiff. Just pause there and breathe into that space. And then switching, doing some circles in the other direction. Linking your breath to your movement here. Closing the eyes, really tapping in. And coming back up. Keeping the eyes closed. We're going to close out with an Om. An Om is really just a unifying sound. Bringing the hands to heart center. I like to rub the palms together. Feeling the heat that you generate. Pressing the palms into heart center. Do a clearing breath first, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now for Om, we're going to inhale through the nose. Om. Feeling the vibration of the sound as it moves through your body. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and go about your day. So I hope that you feel more open in your body, less tight, and your mind is nice and clear and ready to take on your day. So let me know what you thought of this practice, and please tune in again. I have other practices here. If you're new to yoga, I have a Meet the Asanas series where I break down each pose and how to do each one. So it's really focused on alignment to make sure that you're doing the poses correctly to really set a good foundation for a healthy, long yoga practice. So I hope to see you again and have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye.